material that you're currently working on right now?
I've been actually writing. I'm always writing new stuff, and so I get antsy really quickly. And we just put out our last studio album in April, so we're still promoting for that. But I'm ready to go back in the studio and make some new stuff.
So are you a person that can write on the road and stuff like that, or do you have to kind of take some time aside to do that?
No, I think I write most songs in about 10 minutes.
That's incredible.
I just get sick of it. Like, if it takes me longer than 10 minutes, I just quit.
Wow.
It's just...
How many pieces of songs do you have, like, sitting around this?
My phone is filled with
the notes.
Random stuff. Like, I just sing into it when I'm thinking about it, and then it never turns into anything. Sometimes I do that.
So what is the writing process like for you? Like, what kind of inspires you artistically?
I tend to write a lot about personal stuff, so most of the songs that we've recorded are based on true stories. But other times, it can just be a word or something that I enjoy. Like, we have one song on our first album called Sustenance, and it's not about anything in particular, it's just, I like that word. So,
it's a good word.
That song got me in so much trouble with my family, though. It's
Why is
really
that?
raunchy.
Really?
It's very explicitly about having sex with a man.
Okay.
And at that point, I had not, nor should I, have been having sex with him. So that got me in trouble. Whatever. I'm an artist.
So, as an artist, how is it for you, when a fan will come up and say, your music has affected me or helped me deal with this type of situation? Like, I've always heard that that's kind of like the greatest gift that an artist can ask for.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty flattering just to have any reaction, really. If I piss you off, then that's cool. And if you love it, then that's cool, too. But we have one song called She Don't Know, which is about a girl cheating on her girlfriend with a guy. Not based on a true story. I do swing both ways, but I'm not a cheater. And I've had some women really be offended by that song, which I think is hilarious, because it's supposed to be a funny song. But I've also had women come up to me and say that helped them deal with their sexuality. Because one woman I met had an ex-husband, and now she was in a relationship with a woman for a few years, and I guess that song let her know that it was okay to love them both. It's just okay. Love as many people as you want. Spread it around. But that was interesting. It's always nice to hear that people have been affected by it.
Oh, of course. I mean, along the same vein with that question, like, music, everyone does take something different from it. Like you mentioned, people had two completely different reactions to the same song. And being that music is that universal language, what do you hope that yours says?
I mean, I try to just be as easygoing as possible. I know that our first album had a lot of heavier stuff because I was going through a breakup at the time. So I think there's a song for like every stage in that relationship, like right before we started dating, and then while we were dating, and then shit's going bad. And then
I think I have notebooks of bad poetry about that.
But no, I mean, I just like to be honest, and I think that comes across, and I think that's what most people take away from the stuff.
So what are your plans for after Voodoo?
Our immediate plans, we have a show tonight with Blue Nile, which is going to get crazy because everybody's going to be in costume. I didn't know we had to dress up. I just bought a prison jumpsuit.
Hey, it works.
I'm going to draw a little tear. But I don't know. Hopefully we can get back into the studio maybe early next year. That would be pretty cool. I think we're leaving town a few times.
Okay.
Early next year. I know we'll be in New York in January.
Awesome.
It's cold.
Yeah, it is. We're from Philly. So.
I went to boarding school in Connecticut, and I'm not a fan of snow.
Me either.
Yeah.
I'd like it if it were dry and warm.
Yeah,
That's what I always say.
Oh yeah, you should have seen what we got dumped with like this past winter. Oh man, terrible.
Snow and I have no friends.
So, as a just for fun question for you, is there a dream artist that you would like to share a stage with that you haven't?
I mean, there's so many. Bill Withers would probably be up there near the top. Lenny Kravitz, I'd like to share much more than a stage with him. There was actually a weird rumor going around that we were dating.
You know what's hilarious?
That's trying to pick you up. Love the hair, though.
Oh, thank you very much. I grew it myself. But there was like a weird rumor going around about me and Lenny Kravitz.
It's too funny that you said that because I was going to ask what is one of the strangest rumors that you've heard about yourself.
It was, I hear you're dating Lenny Kravitz. What? Tell him to call me.
Yeah.
Damn, it sucks of being a boyfriend. That man.
So, what is one of your favorite guilty pleasure songs? Something that we might be surprised that you rock out to.
I'm a hardcore Simon and Garfunkel fan. Like, to the extreme. It's pretty weird. Because everybody always asks me who I listen to a lot, and I kind of just exclude them because I know it doesn't fit anything. But my mom was a really big Simon and Garfunkel fan, and I guess it was always just playing as I was a kid. So I can rock out to some Cecilia any day. Feeling groovy. Bridge over troubled waters. Awesome. I also listen to a lot of Tupac.
Okay. That's like way across the board.
That's probably why my music sounds the way it does.
That's alright. You know what?
Everything in my head is just like big.
I have to say, honestly, my iPod's got Simon and Garfunkel and Tupac, so like I can relate.
There you go.
So, what is the best way for fans to keep up to date with you?
There are lots of ways. We're taking over the world. Probably Facebook is the easiest, but we do have an official website, memories.com. We also have an iPhone app, which I think is